Whenever you're dealing with data, you obviously want to get the most complete set possible, and there's always a lot of data available online, no matter what kind of industry you're in. Problem, of course, is that just because it's available online doesn't mean that you can go and get it, doesn't mean that you can go and use it. Even if you've paid for it, doesn't mean you can turn around and do whatever you want with it. So how do you manage that risk internally?
This is a huge issue, especially when it comes to startups and small businesses and people who are starting to work with data for the first time. Just because you can access it on your phone, or it's a website, or you're Facebook friends with somebody, doesn't mean you can scrape all that data, turn around and create a new interesting product out of it. You need someone who understands this and who is not afraid to read the T's and C's. It is not a fun job, but there are data licensing requirements. You don't know what kind of minefields you're stepping on by doing that. Ultimately, investors, as well as your clients, only want to work with people who are doing this in a legal, ethical, transparent way. And so if they get wind of what's happening there, or there is some sort of PR risk of you trying to sell a product that wasn't built off legal data, you're never going to recover from that. The world knows and is starting to really understand that things like Facebook are now off limits. You cannot just take that data and use it. It's the same with Twitter, it's the same with LinkedIn. There's uses on data. If you're procuring data from a data partner, there are very, very strict guidelines in the T's and C's in the contract that you sign. You can't just take that data anymore and then turn it over, create a brand new product, some derivative out of that data, and turn it around and then hope that you'll get off very lightly. Because ultimately that's the bread and butter of their business, and when you signed that contract and they turned over that data, you have to adhere to that. And I think a lot of people don't necessarily understand this. I have seen examples of companies that have taken data from a data partner, created a brand new product out of it over the course of 2 years, sunk millions of dollars in development time and money into it, turned around, as soon as they started to sell it externally, that's when the data partner who sold them the data in the first place, or licensed it to them in the first place, got wind of it, and then obviously this was not an approved use. And so they revoked that license, and then that's several years of work down the drain. And then this company, these people are now blacklisted.
Am I risking a $500 fine, or am I risking the future of my company?
Exactly.
And you can't do that without getting good advice.
If it comes to this and you're looking for guidance, well, first of all, go straight to the source. Wherever you're trying to take this data from, ask them. Enter into some sort of licensing agreement. Ask them how they feel about their data being used for that. They're not suddenly going to shut down your business. They can't, especially if you haven't done anything. But you can approach them with an idea and you can say, hey, I have a really great idea. A piece of this puzzle would require your data being used in this way. Let's talk about it. If this product is successful, not only do I benefit as the small business, but the data partner is also going to benefit too, because people are going to see and realize what's powering the analytics behind that root data comes from them.